So my name is Mukesh. I work in BRYT India as a country head. I have almost 22-year experience in memory industry. I started my career with Casio, then Sony, then PNY, and now working with BRYT. So BRYT is one of the very new and upcoming brand in India. Although we have more than 22 to 25-year experience in memory industries. Our company headquarters is based out Hong Kong, and our core is to get a wafer from the wafer suppliers and make up productions in our own factory, which is located in Taiwan, Korea, and in Hong Kong. So we are specialized in memory modules, all memory modules. When I say memory modules, that's called like DRAM, server memories and all. And apart from that, we take care consumer part of the storage also. So that is called like SSD, USB, and the micro SD, and then the camera card called SD cards. So these are our key products which we take care. Apart from that, our company work with some kinds of the big manufacturers where we provide like components which is like LPDDR5 or maybe some other components like ICs and all. So all in all, I can say our company have expertise in the memory industries. They understands how this industry work. They understands what consumers need in this industry. And because of all these kinds of understanding and almost 20 to 25-year experience, our company decided to come in India in 2019. So we started BRYT India in 2019. Unfortunately, immediate after launch, we faced the COVID times, and so effectively we started working in Indian market from end of 2021. Till now, our company has been able to succeed the key concept which we wanted to maintain. One of thing is like quality first. So our company core philosophy is whatever product we will sell, either it's in India or in the globals, we will maintain the quality. We are not going to compromise with the quality. Although we know, delivering quality product at affordable price is not so easy. And in India, there are n number of suppliers. Lots of people are nowadays directly importing product from the Hong Kong, China, or maybe various other regions. And their intention is to just offer the lower price to the market, irrespective what kinds of product quality they provide. But in case of BRYT India, we are not going to compromise with the product quality, and that will always remain our one of the key strength. So if I have to tell about the success story, in last 2.5 years, people started believing that BRYT India is the quality brand. And because of that, even though we are just in the process to take up certain market share in all this space, but because of this belief like BRYT India is the quality brand, we are able to take some initial space in the memory market. And when I say in a memory market, in both segments, like either as a OEM or as well as in the consumer market. So BRYT India take care both of the parts. We work with the lots of OEM brands and Indian brands in India, and apart from that, we have our own consumer brands called BRYT BRYT. Okay, so BRYT India is, as I told you, we are aligned with our global strength. We completely deal in the memory and storage solutions, which includes all the memory modules like DDR3, 4, 5. And in storage, we have an internal, external storage SSD. We have SSD for especially like content creators where they put their data and all. We work with, we have a products for day-to-day consumer markets like consumer SSD, then we have USB, pen drive, then micro SD cards for mobile users, as well as camera, surveillance camera market. So we understand like India market is quite price competitive, and they Indian consumers expect value for money products. So that understanding we have, and before coming to India, we did lots of research in this area. Now our positioning to the market is we are of course our price is much affordable than the global memory brands, and our quality is very much near to the global memory brands. In fact, I can say some of the products our quality is better than global memory brands. So all in all, what I say, like our process is, or maybe our offering to the Indian consumer is good quality product as very much affordable price. We in India markets, we work with the national distributions concept for our BRYT brand. So where Dhruv is Dhruv distributor is our national distributors, and we are overall present in across India. Like we are working with 129 dealers who are working along with Dhruv, and apart from that, our retail coverage is more than 4,500 retail customers where our brand's product is present there. As I mentioned earlier, our positioning to the market is provide of good quality product at affordable price. We try to benchmark global market, global memory players, but our pricing is much like, if I say, 20 to 30% lower than the global memory brands. So if Indian consumers get international quality products at 20 to 30% lower than the global memory brands, which they charge just because of their brand name, so you can easily understand people are going to love this brand. Yes, so this is very important point, and we understand the sensitivity of the service because Indian consumers are very sensitive about spending any single rupees. So before buying, they wanted to understand what is the service policy of this brand. So we are one of the brands, before starting the sales, we focus on the service network. Now we can proudly say we have more than 700 service center in India. We partnered with some of the top service providing companies, and our consumers can get service anywhere in India. So more than 1100 pin codes we are available there, and 700 plus service centers there. Our policies go along with the invoice, get instant replacement. There is no like you have to deposit the products and you need to wait for a long queue to get your products back. Once you have all the valid warranty systems like invoice or maybe some genuine buying concepts or all those kinds of the things, and you go to the service center and hand to hand will get a replacement. Over last 2.5 or 3 years, we have understands India is very young country, and major users are young professionals. Their age is around 20 to 35. They are the major users, and those peoples need speed. They don't have much time to wait for a long to get the results. Understanding this particular concept or understanding these fundamentals, our company is going to provide one of the industry's first things. Let's say in DDR5, we have launched DDR5, which is one of the early launch by us. Then in the SSD also we are going to launch some of the SSD which is especially for the professional grades, and the speed is going to be immense. I can say like speed will be almost like 900 Mbps per second, which none of the brand has launched till now. So this will be coming by end of June, or maybe I can say first half of the coming fiscal year. In the micro cards, where we understand the surveillance market is growing drastically, and what we have understands and it identify the opportunity. Lots of brands are not specialized to take care of the surveillance market. So as a company, we are going to launch a product which will be specialized for the consumer, that will be specialized for the surveillance market. So that cards will give exceptional result with the surveillance cards, and all apart from the speed and the high security about the micro card, that will give very high endurance, like so the surveillance card keep running throughout the times, right? So that card need to have a capacity to work for a long with the continuations in the usage and all. So our the new launch for the surveillance cards will have that kind of the capability. Then another focus segment for us is the photo channel. So we are going to launch some of the camera cards will be dedicated to the professional photographers, and some of the accessories will be also launched by us that will be meant for the professional photographers. As I told you, we are very young company. We are still in the process to build customer trust and our market penetrations and all. So last year was phenomenal for us. We were able to make almost 52% growth compared to a year back, and next years we are targeting some big numbers, and our goal is to have at least 7 to 8% market share in the SSD, and around 10% market share in the other verticals, where I call it like a micro SD as well as a USB. So these two segments we will be targeting 10% market share, and the SSD 7 to 8% market share will be our target. We know India is very price sensitive market, but storage is like I can say it's a heart of the entire ecosystem. So let's say if you record anything or you create anything and your storage device is not reliable, everything will be vanished. So I want people to understand BRYT is not a very cheap brand. I want people to understand BRYT is more like a quality brands, where maybe price wise we cannot be always best, but we can commit to our audience like quality wise we will always deliver the best. And nowadays Indian customers understands the meaning of quality, so I am sure they will started understanding the concept of a BRYT also.